Hey, what's up, everybody? Coming back to you with step 4 of how to buy a house. And step 3 ended where you're submitting offers. You've been doing your homework on different areas that you would like to live in. And you're going out, you're looking at homes, you're submitting offers, and you got one accepted. Yep, you got one accepted. So now, life starts to get exciting. You have a house under contract. The seller has accepted your offer. Now, what do you do next? The first thing is you you send the copy of the contract over to your attorney to have the attorney review the contract. You also send a copy over to your lender to let them know that you are under contract. The first step in the process would be setting up an appointment for an inspection to have the home inspected. So you reach out to the home inspector and set up a time for them to come out, and they will come and check the house out. So you know what you're getting into with as far as the condition of the home. And it doesn't matter if the home has been completely renovated, still have an inspection done, because believe it or not, even with the renovated home, there are some issues. Yep, there are some issues. I had a client buy a renovated home, nicely done home, and turns out after he got in there and lived a little, when I'm saying a little, like a few days, found out that they had a major plumbing problem. Sewer line collapsed and the water started backing up into the home. And this is a beautifully renovated home. So I highly recommend two things: an attorney and a home inspection. Those are two things I always recommend that you go into a real estate deal with. You sometimes it seems like it's a slam dunk. It's a pretty house, and you don't see anything that could be wrong, but it's what you don't see is the problem. And even when you have a home inspection, because this particular buyer did have a home inspection, that's one of the things that came up, that the home inspection does not really discover. You literally would have to have a plumber there and send a camera down the line to check it, to make sure that it's in good shape. But there are some other things that a trained eye can point out that the untrained eye is not able to see. So it's always good to have a home inspection. So per the contract, there is a certain period of time in which you have to get a home inspection. You have like 5 days per the Illinois contract to get your home inspection and return your review period. If it is extending past the time, then your attorney will ask for a attorney review inspection period extension, and they'll write a note to the other attorney letting them know that we need a little more time. Sometimes the inspector is backed up and can't get out for a few days, so we're going to need more time for the inspection attorney review period. And that's not uncommon, especially now with people out buying homes. Inspectors are busy. Everybody's busy. Mortgage professionals are busy. So, it happens. It's all about the communication. Okay, so you get the inspection done, go over the report. If there are some things that you would like the seller to repair, you would make a list of these items, give it to your attorney so they can submit it to the seller, and you can negotiate some things on the list, or all of the things on the list, and then the seller would come back with their answer. Either they'll repair, they will credit, or they will reject the request. So it's all about what they want to do. If they feel if it's anything they feel is excessive, they may just reject it. But you won't know until you send the repair request over. Once everything is settled on that note, they will close the attorney review inspection period, and then the process will continue on. There's other things that need to happen. The lender will schedule for an appraiser to come out and do an appraisal on the property. With finance deals, the lender wants to ensure that the property is worth minimum of the contract price. So whatever the agreed upon price is, the home has to appraise at least that amount. So that is the reason why the lender sends their appraiser out to have this done. Once the appraisal is done, there's some other things that need to be put in place. You want to get a homeowner's insurance quote. That's an upfront cost. The home inspection is an upfront cost. So that when you start, after the contract is accepted, there are some upfront costs that you would have, and the one is the earnest money deposit. Whatever that's agreed on, it could be $1,000, it could be $2,000, it could be $5,000. After the earnest money, then you will have an inspection, and then the inspector is also an upfront cost that's paid at time of service. Then after that, you would have the appraisal. If it's an FHA appraisal, usually that is an upfront cost as well, and it varies depending on the lender. So just so you know, when you're going through the process, there will be some upfront costs to start the process of purchasing a home. Once you get that, you got your insurance in place. Now you're just looking for the closing date after that. You want to make sure you don't do anything as far as your credit. You don't want to get any new accounts. You don't want to sign for any cars. You don't want to get any new credit cards. You don't want to do anything from this point, because it's critical. The lender will be checking your credit 1 or 2 more times right before the closing. They'll be checking employment. So you don't want to switch jobs in the middle of, at the middle of this transaction. That would be a deal killer. So, they call your job and they find out that you switch jobs. That will be a complete deal breaker, and you can kill your deal for that. So after that, you're at the closing table with your attorney, and maybe your realtor is there, and you sign in a whole bunch of papers. There's a closing package from your lender. The title company makes sure everything is done right. And what the title company does is they disperse the funds between different parties. They make sure everybody's paid. And after everything is signed and everything, the lender is sent the package back. They go over everything, and once they approve that, then the deal funds. Once the deal funds, then that is it. The transaction is complete. You'll be handed the keys to your house, and then you are officially a homeowner. So those are the steps to buying a home. Feel free to reach out if you have any questions. Dinesh, your real estate guide, 773-405-8628. and I will be more than happy to answer any questions you have regarding home ownership, real estate investing, lending, whatever questions you have. I'm more than happy to help you out. So once again, those are the steps to home ownership. You can look at the previous videos to get the other steps. If you're looking at this one, this is the last one. And look forward to seeing you guys on next video. So enjoy your day.